Emma Stone is known for memorable roles, but the actress really missed out on a golden opportunity when she passed on a certain movie in favor of one that sucked. While the actress has led a wildly successful career, some decisions have not worked in her favor. Today, we'll reveal which movie Emma Stone lost out on and why. Keep watching to know more. First things first, let's talk about the role Emma Stone took on. It's humanly impossible for actors to act only in hit films during the course of their careers, and similarly, Emma Stone is no stranger to flop films. The actress has led a prospering career, but has also had her fair share of failure. One such project was Zombieland. In 2015, the actress chose to play a role in a movie that even its producers were convinced would flop. Since such high odds were stacked against it from the start, it's not even a surprise that Zombieland didn't achieve much. Interestingly, the first film in the Zombieland franchise was a much larger commercial hit than the one Stone starred in. The sequel, however, didn't follow the same path with its success and eventually flopped horribly. It sounds worse if you realize that Emma Stone actually had the perfect opportunity to play a part in a much more successful film, but she instead picked Zombieland. The role she had been seeking went to Emma Watson, and Stone got tied to a drowning stone, Zombieland. To put things in perspective, the first Zombieland movie grossed more than $102 million globally, but the sequel only made over $73 million in the US and even less worldwide. In retrospect, Emma Stone lost out on a golden opportunity to star in Greta Gerwig's successful film Little Women because of one wrong move. Next, let's discuss the role Emma Stone lost out on. If Emma Stone hadn't starred in Zombieland, she could have been a part of an amazing film by Greta Gerwig. Little Women was critically acclaimed and a beautiful adaptation of a best-loved classic novel of the same name. Stone was initially cast as Meg and was set to appear alongside Saoirse Ronan, Timothée Chalamet, and Florence Pugh. The star-studded cast and the perfect plot would have made for a perfect moment in Stone's already interesting career, but she had to miss out on the role due to scheduling conflicts. The part eventually went to Emma Watson, who did great justice to the role. We can't help but imagine how different 2019 could have been if Emma Stone was our Meg in Little Women. Still, we believe Emma Watson didn't let anyone down in her absence. The two Emmas really are some of the best actresses out there. Some sources say that Emma Stone could also not join the film because The Favorite was among the contenders for award season and she had to be present for promotional activities. Little Women became an extremely successful film and it made more than $210 million worldwide at the box office. The film also landed many awards and gathered a lot of praise in many categories. If you compare Zombieland's success to Little Women, it pales in comparison, so it's easy to say it definitely was a wrong decision to turn down a role in Greta Gerwig's film. Now, let's speculate why the movie Emma Stone starred in flopped. To understand why the sequel to Zombieland failed, you'll need to understand why its predecessors succeeded. So let us take you down memory lane. In 2009, when Zombieland hit the screens, it was something that hadn't been seen before. It brought horror and married it to comedy. It was among the first original movies to jump on the zombie film genre. The film was successful because this kind of stuff wasn't all that common in 2009, but if you fast forward 10 years to the sequel released in 2019, the same cannot be said for the scene it arrived in. The sequel that Emma Stone starred in ultimately failed because they didn't bring anything new to the table and instead tried to repeat what was done before to achieve similar success. The film was accused of using overused and overdone themes to the point that they simply seemed like relics of the past. At the time around which Zombieland arrived, successful zombie movies were already making rounds. For starters, think of films like Train to Busan and shows like The Walking Dead. Zombie films were already booming in the industry, and unless there was something new Zombieland was bringing to the scene, it was destined to fail. Zombieland Double Tap relied too much on cliches and not enough on originality. Characters were also not allowed to grow and have room to develop their individual trajectories. In the end, while the movie was entertaining, it wasn't in the same league as the original. Moving on, let's get to know Emma Stone a little more. Here are some fun facts you might not know about her. The La La Land actress is one of Hollywood's successful sweethearts. She has led a very successful career and an interesting life. Without further ado, let's dive in. First up on number 12, we have Stone's background. Did you know Emma Stone was actually born Emily Jean Stone and is originally from the Southwest? The actress was born on November 6, 1988 in Scottsdale, Arizona. Next on number 11, she had to convince her parents. The actress says she always wanted to act. In fact, she has wanted to since the tender age of 7. It wasn't until she was 14 that she made a whole PowerPoint presentation asking her parents to let her be an actor and also let her move to LA. So the actress pitched her dreams to her parents in a Project Hollywood presentation and asked to move to California with her mom, where she'd agreed to be homeschooled and then spend her time auditioning. 2014. Stone's parents agreed, and the rest was history. Now on number 10, she switched her name. Emma Stone was first known as Emily Stone, but she decided to register as Emma for the Screen Actors Guild. She did that because she realized another Emily Stone already existed in the industry and needed to set herself apart. After briefly considering changing her name to Riley, the actress settled on Emma. The actress regrets her moniker and wishes she could have Emily back. Up next, on number 9, Emma Stone started out on reality TV. Believe it or not, Emma Stone's career first took flight from reality TV. The actress's first gig was The New Partridge Family. She landed a part in it after winning a competition held on VH1. Sadly, even though the pilot was shot, the show was never aired. On number 8, Stone worked for a dog biscuit bakery. Similar to her character in La La Land, Emma Stone struggled in her career initially for a while. She made an occasional appearance here and there, but the work wasn't enough to pay much for anything. The actress, however, never lost faith and kept at it. She even took up a job at a gourmet dog biscuit bakery. The work kept her busy while she looked for acting work on the side. Now on number 7, Stone's big breakout role. When Emma Stone hit 19, she got her first significant role when she was cast alongside Jonah Hill in Superbad. The part might have been small, but it was enough to steal everybody's attention because the roles kept coming after that. Next on number 6, she's not a natural redhead. Red hair is a trademark trait of Emma Stone. It goes so well with her that you're almost forced to forget the actress isn't really ruby-hued naturally. While working on Superbad, producer Judd Apatow gave Stone the suggestion that she should dye her natural hair red. It seems the suggestion really hit a chord with Stone, and the color has stuck with her ever since. Moving forward, on number 5, the first movie that landed her a nomination. In 2014, she got a part in the film Birdman and landed a nomination for the Academy Awards. It was the first movie that landed her a nomination. Now, on number 4, she was a comic book character for one film. Playing comic book characters is a dream many have, but very few achieve. Emma Stone is among the few who did. She played Gwen Stacy in the Spider-Man films and returned to being blonde for the role. Being in the Spider-Man films definitely was one of the most important roles in her career. Up next on number 3, we've got her famous ex-boyfriend. Did you know all of the Spider-Man actors and their leading ladies have been in relationships with each other? The same happened to Stone, who ended up falling for her co-star Andrew Garfield. The iconic pair dated for a long time before breaking up. At number 2, the most prominent role she's done yet, working on La La Land was arguably one of the best decisions for Emma Stone. Not only was she brilliant in the part she played, but it also landed her many nominations. Stone won a SAG Award, a BAFTA, and a Golden Globe, all for her work in Damien Chazelle's beloved film. Finally, on number 1, she won an Oscar. While you may know that Emma Stone landed an Oscar for her performance, you probably didn't know that the actress is among the only 8 people who ever won that award. Winning an award for a musical performance landed her among big names like Julie Andrews, Anne Hathaway, and Jennifer Hudson. That's a wrap for this video, my friends. What did you think of Zombieland? Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.